Hey Strawbridges, everybody, we miss you, wish we were there with you. Sending our love from 3402 Southeast 15th Street, Ocala, if you forgot where we live. We sure miss you and wish we were telling stories with you, but we'll see you soon.
We love y'all, and Milo said hello, she just ran out. So we love y'all, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
We love you, Strawbridges! There's Garrison right there in the picture.
Hey, none of us would be in Ocala if it wasn't for your family, so we appreciate you giving us a home in this family that we have now. And we love you all.
Love you. Yay,
Bye.
love you. Hey, gang. Thinking about you this weekend. We love you guys, and we're very grateful to have been on the earth same time Ted was. So we miss you guys, and we love you.
Hey Strawbridges, can you tell where we are? I know lots of you spend lots of time here with your dad. I think about him a lot when I come here and the years that y'all had here at Big Sun. We love y'all. You made it through your years of your first year first. Good job. Still so hard, but you made it through. Love y'all. Hey Mary Lou, on this sad anniversary, I wanted to share a funny memory of Ted, and that was he was always enthusiastic about encouraging people in business, and he mentored a lot to men, but he also mentored a lot to me in a season where I was pretty lonely in business. And one day he called, and I answered before he realized I was going to answer, and I could hear him lean over on the phone and say, "Hey, Cindy, come to lunch with Lou Anime so she doesn't fall in love with me." And it was the funniest thing. Then I said hello, and he kind of laughed, and the three of us went to lunch. And I'd give anything to have another lunch with Cindy there so I didn't fall in love, and Ted's encouragement and advice. And he facilitated times when I couldn't go to a person, say things I needed to say, and he helped me get through that. And I'm always grateful. And you guys helped bring me to the gospel. So I'm grateful. Love you guys. Bye.
Hello, Strawbridge family. We want you to know that we love you all so much. And I will say that I miss Ted Strawbridge all the time. I can't believe it has been a year that he has been gone. We just talked about him this weekend, about what an amazing blessing he was with the start of restoration and the support of Jared. And we also laugh every time we think about Ted. And isn't that so sweet? He makes us laugh. And I hope as you are thinking about him this weekend that you are laughing and celebrating the wonderful man and husband and father that he was. We just want you to know we love you.
And Mary Lou, I'm just so proud of you for keeping the lake house, and that has been so honoring to Ted, and that every time I see you there and see your family, I realize that Ted lives on through you all and through that place. And we look forward to many years seeing you all every weekend. We love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Mary Lou. It's Mike and Judy. We only knew Ted for a short time, just a few years before you all moved away. But we sure did enjoy our times with the small group and his leading and just
his humor,
his enthusiasm, his love of God, and that was just so precious to us.
Yeah, and I remember, Mary Lou, whenever we were at the men's retreat in the mountains, and how much Ted loved that, loved being around his brothers and us, and so that's the way I like to remember him, and we will miss him.
We just walked back to his gravesite on Monday, and we're thinking about him and just really miss him, and know you do too. So
take care.
Love you.
You can go.
Oh, I can go?
Yeah.
Hey, Strawbridge, just thinking about y'all. Love you. Yeah, can't wait for y'all to come back and look at me. And let's go to a movie sometime. Love y'all.
When I think of Ted, I still have to think of all the great things he did to help us get involved with Skill Day Center, and he's done even the legacy of what he's done there is just still going on. So, thank you guys for everything, and you guys have a great day.
I miss Ted's confidence, his laughter, his phone calls in the office, and he would speed those phone calls up just to be present with the person who was there in the room. And so I miss being able to interact with him. His encouragement, his spirit, he embodied the verse, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And he just equipped other people to do that same work. And so I miss all of that. I'm so thankful for his love and his investing in my life ever since I entered the doors of restoration. So thankful for Ted.
Hey, Mary Lou and family. I'm out at your lake cabin, enjoying 36 hours by myself. Peace. Just wanted to speak for 1 second about how Ted Strawbridge affected my life. It's hard to imagine someone who's done so more. He called me to plant a church, and then he played blocker for me the whole way. He was a bodyguard taking hits so that I wouldn't have to. He was a champion and an encourager, and he taught me the freedom of believing an outlandishly big gospel. I will never forget Ted Strawbridge. My life is different. My ministry is different because he exists. I can't wait to see him again. I love you guys.
Ted, thank you for this beautiful backdrop you've given us. Sports, fellowship, sanctuary in the background. We're just here reminiscing. Catherine's here holding the camera. We're all in town this weekend. Good to be home. Reminiscing. One of my favorite, fondest Ted moments has got to be when you taught us fine carpentry skills, obviously related to nativity, cutting 2x4s with precision with none other than a chainsaw. So thank you for that contribution. Not to mention many others. We love you.
Hey, Mary Lou. We miss you. We miss Ted. We think about you guys so often, and we love you so much.
And we do miss both of you, and we really promise we're going to try to come up to see you. We're getting closer. Hopefully it won't be too long, but in the meantime, God bless you, and just know that we love you both. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Mary Lou. I'm just one of the many that, as I said before in a text, that loves you so much. Can't tell you all the people that have told me stories about Ted that I never realized, and ways that he touched their lives. And I know who's behind that. The love of a wonderful woman. Thinking about you, have been for a while. Love you now and always, girl, my dear friend.
Hey, Strawbridges. Love y'all. Thinking about you guys October 5th. And we'll be praying for you. As you remember and you cry and you celebrate and you grieve. But one of my favorite things about Ted was walking into the restoration office, and he would be in the conference room talking on speakerphone to somebody, and it was not quiet, and I could hear the whole entire conversation. So I would just go and close the door, and I don't think he even noticed, but I missed that big booming voice in the office, and yeah, just miss him. I love you guys, and just sending you big hugs.
Hey, Strawbridges. So me and Katie just had our first premarital counseling meeting with Michael a day or two ago. And the first thing I thought after we did the counseling was, man, I am glad that Ted Strawbridge did not do that. But after a while I thought about it, and I thought, where would the fun be without Ted Strawbridge doing that? So I just want to let you guys know that I love you, and I miss all of you, and most of all I miss Ted. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. All right, Mr. Y, here we go. What did you appreciate about Ted Strawbridge?
I love that he could see potential in somebody, see a talent, and help them to develop that and encourage it. I love that. He did that with so many people, and I just love to watch him interact with people and to love them and to be their cheerleader.
Give me a funny story.
I think him giving me a hard time about getting the senior cup at Taco Bell was probably my favorite. Classic.
We love you, Mary Lou.
Love you, Mary Lou.
We miss Ted. We love you so much. Bye.
Miss you. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Katie, and while I didn't know Ted very well, my life was changed because of his obedience to the Lord to start Young Life in Marion County. While in high school, Young Life was my safe space and where I learned to ask hard questions about who Jesus is, and now I'm a student at UF, and I get the honor of being a Young Life leader myself. I am confident that that would not be the case if it weren't for the impact Young Life had on me in Marion County, and because of Ted's willingness to start Young Life in Marion County, kids in Gainesville are getting to hear about Jesus for potentially the first time.
Mary Lou and family, this is from Paul, and on behalf of Fran Hahn, we love you, praying for you all. May you remember Ted with great fondness and joy in the hope of seeing him again, celebrating with him around Jesus' throne. I know you've been grieving. Perhaps you've been grieving even hard this weekend in different times and ways, but you grieve as those who are filled with hope of the sure and certain resurrection in Jesus that we will share with Ted forever. Love you all. Miss you. I pray that the weekend was great and that the Lord blesses you and encourages you on this anniversary. May Christ be very present, very real, very full of his love and his hope. Amen.
Hey, Mary Lou and all you Strawbridges. Just wanted to tell you that we love you and that we're certainly remembering this sad anniversary with you. Ted would be so proud of you for how you've carried on so bravely, even though your hearts are hurting. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you soon.
I can stand here and just literally look around and see and be reminded of things that we did with Ted, like the campouts we had over here and Boo's wedding back here and him preaching in the sanctuary and of course the nativity. And I'm just reminded that Ted has touched so many areas of so many people's lives. And one memory that I will never forget is mowing at nativity, probably this entire field out here with the blades up. So thank you for teaching me how to mow. I haven't made that decision or that error since, and I will never forget that moment. We miss you.
Hi, Mary Lou and all the Strawbridges. It's Ellen, Ricky, and this is Lane. Little taller than you probably last saw him. We just wanted to share with you just how special Ted was in our family. In fact, standing right here is actually probably the biggest influence Ted had on us, because we would not have even considered adoption until we saw your family walk through that journey. And really, you all are a big reason that we are a family now. And the other thing Ted did was he showed us Jesus, and I can't think of a better legacy than that. So I want you to know that we think about you guys, we pray for you guys, and we look forward to the day when we're all reunited. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Miss Mary Lou, Boo, Carrie, Jen, Knox, Sam. Just wanted to tell y'all how much we're thinking of you and how much we love you.
Hi, Strawbridges. When I found out that this video was going to be put together, I mentioned it to my dad because he was a huge Ted fan. My dad had a bad experience in the church when he was young, and he gave up religion, basically, when he was about 9 or 10 years old. And it wasn't until we came to Good Shepherd and he attended with us that he was able to reconnect with the church and kind of gather some thoughts and feelings. So anyway, he sent this to me and he said, Ted, I always looked forward to the times I could spend with my family in Ocala, as it afforded me the opportunity to attend Sunday services at Holy Redeemer. He could never get Good Shepherd right, but anyway, so attend Sunday services at Good Shepherd. With those services always came a sermon that I found to be helpful, learning about people and the importance of our Lord in their everyday lives. He said he would use bits and pieces of those Sunday services many times over the years in his business career and just with friends. So he said, you're missed but never forgotten. And then on the phone, he also shared with me, he thinks it's probably the last time he was with your dad, but he'd gotten a brand new Tesla and he was so excited to show it off to Ted. And anyway, so he shows up and picks your dad up in Pasadena, and lo and behold, there's no Tesla. Basically, the instruction manual was too complicated, and my dad was afraid that, he said, I could drive it and I could get there, but I don't know if I could start it again. So anyway, but when your dad got in the car, there was just this big belly laugh, and my dad said that's one of his fondest memories of Ted, was that he was just so real and didn't expect anything out of anybody other than, to be themselves. And that always meant a lot to him. But he did. He remembered that laugh. And I remember that laugh. And I know you guys remember that laugh. And he was special. And so thank you for the opportunity. Ted impacted not just my life, but my family's life. And that was a real honor.
Morning, y'all. We're sitting out here in Rosemary Beach, enjoying a brutal morning out here. Just thinking about Ted. Got my Stampede shirt on, and just can't believe it's already been a year. Just remembering all the things that he's done for me and obviously our family, and thinking about the fact that I got to have the opportunity to essentially have two different dads that were as unbelievable as they come. I can't imagine there's many people as fortunate as we've been to be able to have guys like Ted, who aren't my actual father, to help raise me and provide endless support and encouragement throughout my whole life. Miss you guys so much. Love you. Can't wait for Bree and I to be able to get up there and meet Teddy, and can't believe we haven't done that already. But just want to let you know we love you and we miss you, and we'll be thinking about you over the next few days.
Ted was an awesome hero. He was Jared's bodyguard, and he helped us start this church, and we're just so grateful for the man that God made him to be.
And he gave us an awesome boat ride.
He did give us an awesome boat ride on that second to last day. It was so much fun.
Ted is just so awesome. When one time he was gonna put me in a sermon, and he did what my dad did to give me $1. He's such a great person. He has such a big impact on others' lives, and he had a big impact on mine.
Well, before Ted came along, when Dad said, how do you want to stay at church, I said, no, I want to stay at this one. And 1 week later, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stay.
We love all of the Strawbridges, and we're praying for you guys this weekend. We know it's hard, but we also know that right now that Ted is in heaven, and so right now we are eating some ice cream and cheersing Ted and you guys. We love you very much.
1, 2, 3.